Pro Dumpster Donovan back at it again today. So the camera's still for you guys. I got me a tripod. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over two videos today. The first video is that I went on eBay and I ordered some silver scrap. So I'm going to put that up for you guys right now to show you why sometimes I do that. And then I'm going to make another video showing the silver stash that I do have right now. I do have a lot of it. Trust me, a massive amount. And of course, I actually did buy the nitric acid. All right, so let's actually go over a few things here. I had these mailed out. I got them on eBay for me. Now, here's the thing. I got two different packages in front of me. I have this package and I have this package here, okay? Depending on the weight and the size of it, it'll come in sometimes. So I got this here, okay? And this basically has the first thing I'm going to show you guys right now. So this would basically be a little bit of unboxing of how this actually looks right now. Now, I don't think I bought from the seller beforehand. It might be someone new. I will double check. But sometimes when you buy silver from the same seller you've been buying it from, they will give you some free stuff in it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes, depending on what it is, you will get that from it. Now, what do we have here? Looking at this in the light, we have a lot of silver scrap that you can clearly see right now. We do have bits of copper on this. Now, the copper does look a bit cut. If you can actually look at the angle, the cut angle of that right now, okay? And on this, we do have a lot. Now, looking at this, you have bits of silver here. Let me see if I can take some of this now. Now, I want to be careful because I don't want it going all over the place. So I'm just going to put out a few pieces, okay? So we have this here. Now, it does appear that there is some silver on this right now. That's a nice copper piece there, nice copper chunk. Now, we're going to have to put this in acid, by the way, okay? For something like this, okay? Very nice. So, okay, we can clearly see this. There's two pieces of metal on this if you can look at it carefully. You have the piece on the bottom, okay, which is just the metal. It's not going to be aluminum. It'll probably be steel. And then the piece on the top that looks like it's soldered on, that right there is what we're looking at. That is the silver piece we want. Now, they did bend it slightly, but that'll come off in acid, okay? That's a very, very nice piece right there. We have another piece right here, okay? Two pieces of metal. One, it smells burnt too, by the way. If you could smell this, it smells burnt. One piece on the bottom right now, okay? Let me see if I can get up. I'm not going to do this carefully. You have this piece on the bottom, which is right here. This is all the metal. This piece on the top right now is very, very nice. This is the silver piece we want. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and put that one in the metal there. Now we got another piece coming up right here. Very nice. Very nice. It looks like they actually just pinched that one off. Okay, beautiful. Now, I like this piece. I really like this piece right now. Okay, so right now we look at this. We look on the bottom. You have a bit of copper there, which is fine. And then you definitely have the separation of metals. Anytime we talk about a separation of metals, is we could actually see two different pieces there. So you have the one piece on the bottom and this piece right here. This is what we want. We put that in acid. Now, this might be 2 grams on this. This may have come from a circuit breaker or something else, but it is very, very nice right now. Very nice, okay? And again, I'm going in this bag that got shipped to me, okay? I haven't touched these pieces yet. Oh my God, look at that. Very nice. So again, what can we clearly see? We can clearly see the copper that's here right now. And if you look here, you can see the color difference between the copper and the silver. So we're definitely going to have to go ahead and reverse electroplate this. It does look like it was soldered on. You do see the seam right there, which is very, very nice. Yeah, there's the seam a bit more defiant right there. So this right here is what you would call silver contact scrap. Okay, these basically were silver contacts. Some of them were in circuit breakers. This one I can tell was in a circuit breaker because I have about 50 of these right here. This is the top part that was in a circuit breaker, and the bottom part has where the copper actually attached to. Okay, I can actually smell the black soot coming out of this right now. I probably should have used gloves, to be honest. Okay, but yeah, this is where was that? Damn, I just had that piece. Okay, very nice. Silver piece on top there. So, yeah, look at this. Very, very nice. Very nice. Nice piece of silver. We're going to have to put this in acid to purify it. Right now, let's look at a few more here. Oh, this is a very big piece. Look at that. Big boy. Okay, nice bit of copper there. Okay. Bit of silver on that. Okay. And again, guys, most of you are saying, well, it's the same thing as you find for free. Here's the thing. You're not always going to find silver circuit breakers for free. I'll probably find them free for once a month, maybe just once a month. But when I do, I'll find a lot of them, but I have to do the work and I have to sit there and get a pliers and pick these pieces off. But somebody already did that and they put it online, right? And also you want to make sure you find these at a good price. Nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. If this whole thing is solid silver, which it may or may not be depending on it, there's probably about 4 grams right here, which is a bit more than a penny weight right now. Okay, this is very, very nice. Right now, I do like this. And then you have a button piece right here, which is pretty good. Okay, and this is the stuff I'm going over with you guys because, again, I'm going to be making silver bars out of this. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, now, so this wasn't just the one, this was in one packet that I actually have. I ordered 2 things and instantly they came on the same day today. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put all of this in a Ziploc, okay? And I'm going to put that inside of the circuit breaker stash and then write down the weight of that. Hopefully I can actually find the weight for it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the next thing we have here because we have another one here right now, okay? Alright. Package here. Okay, this is very nice. I love the fact that you guys did put additional plastic layers on it. It's good because it stops the silver. Like, perfect example, you see this? There's a hole in this, right? It stops the silver from going out of it. And then I order something, I don't get the actual additional weight, okay? So let's go and look at what we actually have here right now. Okay, so we got 2 bags, okay? This bag. Now, the weight is already on this, as you can see, 227 grams mix. Now, again, I have to rebag these, and I'm going to repeat this for everyone. Sometimes these bags have holes in it. So even though I ordered 227 grams, if it had a hole in it, it's not going to have the same amount in there if it had a hole. Now, there is a piece of paper in here. Now, what I like about some sellers is that they'll do this. They'll actually write the additional amount on it if that permanent marker mix went away, because sometimes they use dry erase markers and everything like that, which is fine, okay? Now, this is 227 grams, okay, mixed 2. I guess somebody else bought the other one. Now, we're going to look in this and see what we actually have. We clearly do have some silver scrap here. If I look at this, you have a metal bridge here, which is very nice. And that button right there, that button dot right there, is the silver we want. You have another piece. Oop, don't go nowhere. Looks like it comes from a bit of scrap there right now. Another piece here with the silver right on the bottom. That's a circle right there, which is very good. So this right here is a nice little amount of silver that I got. I don't believe I paid much for this at all because nobody else had put in a bid for it. So when you're online on eBay and you bid on several things, sometimes if you don't bid, the seller will just go ahead and send you an offer from eBay. All right, look at this right here. Very nice piece. Look at that silver vat. So this has to go in acid, okay? Now again, this is 227 grams. The reason why that other one did look a bit bigger is because that one was about 1 pound, okay? Now, what's the difference between these? I'm going to go over the difference right now. Oh, shoot, wait a minute. I got 2 bags. Hold on. Okay. I have another bag here. This is... What is this here? Okay. Ooh, oh, this is the free bag. Okay, so as I was saying, sometimes it will actually give you some free stuff there. So if they have extra, they'll go ahead and actually put it inside of another bag and label it free. They're going to separate it because what they want is they want repeat buyers that they know of, people who are going to pay. So if you put in a bid and they recognize it's your name, they know you're going to pay. So sometimes they'll put free stuff in it for you. So now in here, there isn't much, but again, I'm not going to argue with free. I'm never going to argue with free. So again, I still have some of the same silver scrap that's in here as well, which is very good. So I'm going to put some of this in acid. That might be gold scrap. There is a ceramic piece that I do see there. Yeah, some button scrap there right now, which is very nice. Again, I'm not going to argue with free. Where did it go? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the Ziploc bags. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I need to rebag them. Some of these bags have holes in it. Again, just because they're good doesn't mean it's anything. Now here's the thing. I have this, I have this. I know this is 227 grams, but I don't know this weight because this is free. He didn't weigh it. Okay. Now looking at this right now, I'll probably say this is maybe just 50 grams. 50 grams of silver scrap is still good. Again, you got to remember, this whole thing came free. All right, that's why I'm not arguing. That's why I'm not mad. That's why I'm going to be there. Now, when I rebag it, I'm not going to put free into this. Okay, I'm not going to do that at all. But I got to make sure that I get everything here right now. So what I got to do is, let me do this. I'm going to cut this here. And this is what I want all of you guys to do. Go to the dollar store, get the mini Ziploc bags, make it easier for yourself. You have to. Okay? I'm going to put this in here just like this. Okay? And this allows me, the silver, to go all in there. Okay? Get everything in as much as I can. Alright, now I have 227 grams of this. I want to take this piece out. Okay? Because now it's more than 227 grams. And I'm going to add this. I'm very careful here because I don't want any of this to spill out right now. Because you might even have some silver contact points in this. Okay. Alright, so I double check. That's just dust. Always double check. Beautiful. Now I have this. I'm going to take this like this. I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to seal it up because I don't want this coming out, okay? Put little amount of oxygen in here as possible, and then boom. I have this nice silver piece here. And to be honest, I could sell this. I could sell this right now if I wanted to. I don't want to, but it's very nice. And then I'm going to tape. Actually, no, I'm going to tape it. I'm going to tape it here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a scale. I'm going to weigh this. Okay. And I'm going to put the weight on this. So what I have is I have these here. Someone threw this out like maybe 6 months ago or so. I actually made a video about it when they threw this out. This probably has like 100 stickers on it, 100 labels. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to take this piece here. Okay. Rip this off. And I'm going to put this on this just like that. And then later on when I have a marker or so, I can actually weigh this and then put the weight of it there. I want to smooth that on. I don't want that coming off. Okay? And then boom. I'm good to go. All right. Now again, here's the thing. I still have this here. Now I looked up online. All right. Now I'm going to tell you guys what I paid for these right now. Okay. So I paid Canadian dollars 29, a total of 53.31 Canadian dollars for this. This is all silver scrap. Okay. Now that is more than 227 grams. So that's about close to half a pound of just silver scrap alone. This is very good. Less than 50 bucks right now. If I can get, let's say 1/4 of a pound, 1 pound and 16 ounces. If I get 4 ounces out of this, that's 80 bucks. I'm doing pretty good, right? That's pretty good right there, right? Again, you don't know what you'll get out of this right now. All right, this is still good. I can trade with this, and this is good doomsday tradable material. Now I have this here. This weighs a lot. Okay, this weighs a massive amount right now. This is a lot of silver scrap in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in here. Now the weight of this, and I want to show this to you right now what this looks like. So some of you out there actually want to see it. Let's do this. I have a red folder, and I'm going to show you how this looks on the red folder. Okay. Be careful. Always careful. Watch it. Look at that right there. Beautiful. Now, this here is actually 454 grams of silver contact scrap. Now, is this a good buy for me? Absolutely. I can look at this and actually tell, because here's the thing. The other parts of this is just copper. And I can make copper bars out of this right now. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I paid about $199 for this right now in total. Okay. Now, most people are like, why? Okay. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you why I actually end up paying that price there, which is very, very important right now. So, right now in the market where we are, I'm going to look at the silver price, and silver right now, okay, and this stuff is beautiful. Okay, if you clearly look at this is beautiful. Silver right now is $22.31 an ounce. Okay, now there's 16 ounces in a pound. All right, now I'm just doing an example for everyone out there right now. Okay, if there's 16 ounces in a pound, and I have 1 pound of this here, I'm going to go ahead and look at this correctly here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going on a silverprice.com there, okay? And I'm going to go on the calculator, and I'm going to calculate this for you guys so you can actually see. Thank gosh I have a stand. I love this here. This is beautiful. That way I don't have to constantly hold it right now. So $22.31 times 16 equals $356, which is nice. So even though I paid $200 for this right now, for 1 pound of it, and I bring this down, yeah, I'm doing pretty good now. Again, I'm not going to have an entire pound out of this, but I am going to have a couple ounces of silver. A lot of ounces, more than half. Yeah, probably have maybe, if anything, less than 2 ounces of a 16. So I'll probably have 14 ounces of silver out of this. 14 ounces of silver times 22, probably looking at $308, which is an extra 100. So basically, this right here is my profit back plus $100. And all I'm going to have to do is put this boy in acid. This is very, very nice, by the way. So I'm going to put all of this into a Ziploc bag and label it as 1 pound. Now, again, remember, I have to be very careful with this because, again, I don't want to lose a silver point and that becomes something huge that I needed right now. Okay. So I got to be very, very careful with this. Okay. All right. I'm showing you guys and I'm not cheating or anything like that. So, yep. And it's crazy, right? So this is like 227. All right. This here, like you can feel the weight difference right now. This is just thin pieces of metal with silver on it. This is just raw silver and copper. Looking at this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip. Whoop. I don't want to get any sharp points on the corner. I'm going to flip it over. Okay. I'm going to flatten it like that, and I'm going to press this, and this stops any of the contacts from coming out. Okay, sometimes I put a little bit of air in there because I don't want anything poking out right now. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to do it like this here. Okay, boom. And then I'm going to put some tape, and I'm going to tape it so that I know it's not too much. Okay, now you can feel the difference in that right now. Okay. Yeah, you can feel right here is 1 pound, and this right here is 27. And again, just don't let size fool you. Just because this looks small doesn't mean anything. I can feel the weight of this. This is light. All right, guys, that's 2 stuff there. Beautiful day. I'm gonna upload another video with the whole stash. Poor dumpster diver out.